anything. So here you have it. This is the one that's going to get installed, and it says it fits the models. I only got it for 31 bucks on Amazon, so let's see what we get. You know, it's like you get what you pay for, or something like that. I hope that's not the case, because this seems fine. And it says 80 to 96, full size pickup, full size Bronco 80 to 96, Bronco 80 to 96. Mine's is an 85, full size. So I should be ready to go. Let's get this installed and see what happens. The tool I'm using to remove the driver's side mirror, I want to say rear view so bad. So it's the T30. T30 is what I'm going to use to remove. And in the back of the T30 is 3/8 opening. So I'm using a ratchet with the 3/8 opening, 3/8 male or a stub, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it's a pretty simple job. So these are the only tools I'm going to use. Okay, so here's the mirror that's getting replaced. You know, it doesn't look bad. It looks fine. You know, it's just it's too loose here. It's loosey goosey. I guess it's worn out or something, or I don't know. What do you think? I think it's loosey goosey. It's worn out here or something. The ball. I don't know how the mechanism works. I'm not an engineer. I just play one on YouTube. So maybe it doesn't look bad, you know? So I'm just going to take these screws out and then install it. Nothing more to that. Let's go. Okay, so I'm trying to get you so you can see without. Well, I'm afraid of dropping this. If it drops, it drops. It doesn't work anyway, right? So I think that's enough, right? I can just take it out with my finger. I didn't come very prepared. I don't have any way to put this down at. I'm gonna put it down on the ground. You know, I got a screw that came out my radiator. That's probably something that should get attended to. Hope you guys can see enough. I'm gonna lower the camera to get the bottoms out. We'll see how that goes. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Uh-oh. It's kind of, dang. This is coming out. Maybe that's not enough. This better not be one of those 15-minute jobs that turn into like 10 hours. So I ran into my first somewhat issue. There you go. Here it comes. There it goes. It's out of there. And this as well. So, what am I doing? I'm going to lower the camera, and then we're going to get this out, the lower part out. You can't see me pointing at it, but it's down there. I'm gonna lower the camera and we're gonna go from there. To get the bottom part out, how am I gonna take this out without it falling and dropping? All right. I don't want this to drop actually, but this you probably saying, hey, why is he recording this? This is like such a small thing, but yeah, it is. But it was. If you saw my last video, this thing annoys the hell out of me because my other truck has bad visuals in the back. I can't see anything in the back. It doesn't have a back window, mirror, whatever you call it. So you can't see out the back. The only way you can use it is the rear view mirror. Here I can see, you know, it has a back mirror, my other truck doesn't even have a rear view mirror. I mean, it'll be useless because the back is closed. So when I get into this truck, although it's another old truck, even older than my other one, at least I get some good visual, you know? So when this side mirror, driver's side mirror, is bouncing around, that just drives me crazy. You know, this truck, the advantage this truck has over my other truck, I get good back visuals. If you see, I'll rip this door out. If you see the my other videos, you see what I'm talking about the other truck. I think the bracket in between, the padding, whatever you want to call it, I think that's broken as well. Oh man, that thing, it didn't, what's going on? I don't want this to drop and then bounce inside and I gotta look for it underneath my truck. That would be annoying. So, he's recording this easy, good for nothing repair. Why? Because it meant so much to me how annoying the bad one was. So this is the hard part, right? I mean, none of this is hard, but to get, when you doing a repair, removing the old part is the hard part. Installing the new part is usually the easier part. But it's not like I have rusty screws or nuts and bolts on this particular. So it tells me it's been changed before, but they changed it to like a broken one. This thing about old vehicles, you go online, you find the part, and you get something, because it's not like they're manufacturing all kinds of new equipment for old vehicles. You get something old that's in worse shape than what you had before. You're like, hey, I need to replace this and that. You go online, you say, oh, here goes this and that. They have a sale, yeah. It's in worse shape than, so it's out. It is. Yes, this and that is in worse shape. This is still fine. This is still good. So it came with this. Let's see how this works. And it came with its own screws, different from other screws. Let's try. So I'm gonna screw it in, pause. And if this has issues, then I can always, you do get what you pay for. You know, I put the other bracket in. I was putting the other bracket in, and the other bracket is very flimsy. It comes with very flimsy hardware. It's just not good. So this one is, the old one is more durable. So I put the old one in, and all I did is I replaced this mirror part, this right here. I just took this out and took the mirror out, and I stuck the mirror in the old bracket, which is this bracket. Because the new bracket sucks. The new bracket, no, you get what you pay for. I paid $30 for the whole thing, shipping and everything. So what I did is I took I think a 12 wrench, 12, and I unscrewed this, a 12 or 13, I think a 12. And I unscrewed this, and I just screwed the new one. This is the new one. This is new. this is new and that's new. This is old. I just put it on the old one and I'm happy. I haven't tightened it up yet, but that's what I'm gonna do right now. But any project you start, it could be a simple project. The plan was to take the old one out and put the new one in. And it happened to be, the plan got mixed up. Now I'm mixing the old one and the new one. It's kind of like if I was gonna replace the tree scent, take an old tree scent, take it up, put a new one, something's gonna come in between. It's always something that, it's always like a little hurdle, an obstacle. Nothing ever goes smoothly, but it gets done. That's what's important. So if I can explain better, all I did, see, this is the new bracket. I think it's made out of flimsy material if you ask me. I didn't like these plastic, I don't know what you want to call them, washers, padders or something. The original ones that it comes with, it's much better if you ask me. And I didn't like these screws. That's what it came with to screw them on. I didn't want to screw it on with that. Okay? Well, whatever the hell that's for. So I didn't like this. This was the main part I didn't like. And plus I couldn't get this to straighten out. How do you get this to straighten out? See how this is, I want it to be faced forward like this is faced forward, but this is faced towards me. And I was pulling and pushing. I don't know. It's weird. But that didn't matter because I just don't like this. I don't like the flimsy material. All I needed to replace was this right here. Well, actually, something is probably up with here that keeps on unscrewing or whatever. I don't know. And then you have this. So all I did is unscrew. So all I did, let me move this wrench out the way. Sorry. Move the wrench out the way. All I did is unscrew this from the bottom here. I just unscrewed, am I getting you good visuals? From the bottom, and I used a 12 millimeter. So I used a 12 millimeter, unscrew that from the bottom. So it's an abomination. It has the new mirror, the old bracket. But this means so much to me. It was so annoying. And I'm gonna put that little circle thing on this one too. I really like that. It gives you more visuals. You know, you new car people. I know every time you install something, I was saying, it's like, let's say I was gonna install a new Century, right? You think it's gonna go a normal, quick 1 minute job, and it turns into some type of obstacles. I'm just exaggerating. But anyway, I'm gonna install this, the little circle mirror thing. Give me better visuals. You know, you new car people, y'all have back cameras and all that good stuff. I don't have that. I have to use my rear view. I have to use my side mirrors. So whatever I can get. I don't want the cameras. To each his own. But yeah, I didn't like the bracket in the new one. I felt some type of way about it. I didn't like the screws that came with it. Yeah, you get what you pay for. But all I wanted was that. So it all worked out. 10 goats, over and out. Oh yeah, before I go, update. The glove department was fine. I don't know if you saw my last video and I said it's jacked up. It just wasn't closed all the way. It doesn't have a lot of room in there, so you can't put too much stuff in there. But you know, those pouches right there, you could just put everything in there. But the glove department is fine, so that's not a fix that I need to be concerned about. Till next time.